I first found CrossFit right out of high school. So I always was competitive in gymnastics, track, weightlifting. So CrossFit was just the perfect storm. And I competed at the regional level back then for 5 years. So like always tried to make it to the CrossFit Games and never quite could. And then in 2018, I was at a regional. Everything was going great until it wasn't. And I found out at that regional I was actually pregnant. So I was like, okay, I'm retiring from the sport. If I couldn't make it to the games before my daughter, I'm not gonna make it after. And from 2018, I just prioritized my mental health, my physical health, and my family's health. So just making sure all of those were in order. And I found that if my family was great, it just kind of like trickled down to everything in my life. If my mental health was great, and if I physically was just showing up to the gym once a day, I was feeling great because everything was aligned. And then it was in 2021, I was like, you know what, I'm at the affiliate, might as well do the open. Do the open, end up qualifying for quarterfinals, semifinals, and then making it to the games. And I think since then, it's kind of put in perspective like what a blessing this all is. I know what it's like to try 5 years in a row and not make it to the games. So I take every year as like a blessing of, wow, I get to have a husband and a daughter who loves me, and I can be a professional full-time CrossFit athlete. So I think I don't expect to do as good as I am, but my goal is never first place. My goal is like, go surprise yourself and have fun in the process, and I could just find joy throughout the whole process. Family is a big part of my everyday life, of what I prioritize in my life, and I know other people as well. For me, family is like the top tier. If my family's good, if they're healthy, they love me, everything else is just a byproduct and it'll be awesome. So I think for me, tapping into the pretty strong for a mom, if I'm feeding into my family, everything else will be great. I think the importance is knowing that you are enough. All your family wants from you, all your kiddo wants from you is love. So if that means like you don't PR your back squat, it's okay, they want your love. So just finding your strengths and finding your little wins. It may not be in the gym, it might be at home. You being able to like run with your kid around the playground, that's a win. Finding the wins where they are and embracing them and being proud of them, not comparing them to anybody else's win. I'm Arielle Loewen, and I'm pretty strong for a mom.